All right. Selling Hobson by the pound, week 52 or something like that. God, it feels like it. Anyway, we're deep in the land of EMI. And you know what? I keep saying to everybody, I'm going to get through this. It's not much more. There's not much more. And I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's a lot more. Who knows? Anyway, here's some more EMIs. Handel Messiah box set. SLS 744. I say later Big Dog EMI pressing is extremely quiet, but has big sound. Macaris, and I put Pineapple Pole. Macaris conducted this Pineapple Pole record that is incredible on EMI. I think I've actually put one up before. But anyway, he conducted this as well. Does a great job with English Chamber Orchestra. I say great copy. Now, here's an interesting record. This is a historical record put out by EMI, right? It says, and it's French, and it says, I put historical recordings transferred to LP, generally very good transfers with a slight amount of surface noise, but doesn't interfere with the beautiful performance and recording. This is a mono pressing, and it says signed by the pianist, Florent Schmidt. So there you go. It's there's the label. So it's a transfer, I think from '78. But I played it with my mono cartridge, and it's like, oh my goodness, this is really quite nice. Grieg Lyric Suite, Homage March, Norwegian Dances, Peer Gynt, Barbaroli and the Hall Orchestra. Postage stamp dog pressing, Barbaroli Hall Orchestra delivered great performances captured faithfully by the EMI recording team. Nice copy with good sound. Don't see that very often. I think it's the only copy I've ever seen. Here's the music of four countries. The English countries. Well, let's put it the English Isles. So there's an Irish song on there, a Welsh song, Hamilton Hardy. But interestingly, Alexander Gibson. Remember Witch's Brew, which is that audiophile favorite that Classic Records put out. That was the conductor, Gibson. And he conducts the Scottish National Orchestra in rousing performances of various British Isles compositions. Very dynamic in places with typical EMI natural sound. Top recommendation. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful cover. Handel, The Choice of Hercules, conducted by Philip Ledger, King's College Choir, Cambridge. This is an EMI Odeon copy, which means you can see the Odeon sticker over the dog and horn. Beautiful rendition of The Choice of Hercules by Handel that is not often performed / recorded. Top singers, Helen Watts and Robert Tier. Rich and detailed sound with great hall ambience. Probably the nicest hall ambience I think I've ever heard on an EMI. But yeah, beautiful. Here we go, Grieg. Pieces by Grieg, the Holberg Suite, 2, Cowkeeper's Tune and Country Dance, George Weldon Philharmonia Orchestra. Let's see, what pressing is this? This is one of those turquoise and silver labels. Original first issue turquoise and silver label pressing is superb in every way. Huge sound on this beautiful recording with low surface noise. Rare, 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 I write. So there you go. Beautiful. Granger, some Percy Granger stuff here. Neville Dilks and the English Symphonia. Oh my God sound. I don't say that very often. Let me say it again. Oh my God sound on this disc of orchestral music of Percy Granger. Lots of dynamics and mid-range detail. This has audiophile recording all over it. Great sound. ASD 3651. Postage stamp dog pressing. Here's an interesting record. Country Gardens, again, orchestral works by Percy Granger, the Sydney Symphony Orchestra. Very dynamic recording of orchestral works of Percy Granger by EMI Australia. Hopkins SSO, that's the Sydney Symphony Orchestra, give very nice performances with richness and texture up close and personal. Very pretty sound. The music of Glinka, Svetlanov and the USSR Symphony Orchestra. You know, I'm telling you, some interesting things. Oh My God sound, another Oh My God sound on this EMI Melodia recording of Glinka composition, Svetlana USSR Symphony Orchestra. Know this music inside out, and it shows lots of dynamics. Top recommendation. So there you go. Here's another one of those. This is cool. So this is, you guys will remember, I've talked about these before. EMI Angel, so it was US put these out, 45 RPM discs. And they called it the Angel Sonic Series. And this is the Mozart Horn Concertos 3 and 4 with Barry Tuckwell, who's the horn player, and Academy of St. Martin in the Fields, and Neville Mariner conducting. So this came out on EMI in the normal fashion, but then they put it out later, and I'd say one of the EMI 45 RPM audiophile series of reissues of great recordings and performance, superb recording and transfer. Pressing is dead quiet and sound is exceptional. I put top recommendation. Here's that EMI label, and you can see it says 45 RPM on it. These guys did a really good job, I just have to say. Here is another one in that series. This is Handel, Music for Royal Fireworks. This is Charles Mackerras and the LSO, London Symphony Orchestra. See the 45 RPM Angel Sonic Series. I put big bass, top copy. Huge sound on this EMI Angel audiophile title. Mackerras LSO are superb, and you hear every nuance at 45 RPM playback speed. Top recommendation. The sound's spectacular. Klemperer, Mozart, and let's start again. Mozart Wind Serenades. Serenade for 13 wind instruments, Serenade number 11, 12, with Klemperer conducting. Later EMI Big Dog label pressing of a collection of Mozart wind ensembles performed by Klemperer and the London Philharmonic. Quintet and ensemble, and the New Philharmonia Wind Ensemble. Great recording and near silent groove noise make this a winner. Excellent copy, very quiet pressing. So, Dietrich Fischer-Dieskau. Collection of songs sung by arguably one of the greatest baritones of the 20th century. Powerful voice captured superbly by EMI over many years. And they collected it here, and I'm telling you, this is in the room sound. So, Dietrich Fischer-Dieskau. Tortelier on cello, playing the Elgar Cello Concerto, conducted by our friend Sir Adrian Bolt and the Philharmonia Orchestra. Superb copy. This is a Bishop and Parker recording. We remember all about Bishop and Parker. Later Big Dog label EMI pressing of this top performance by Bolt LPO Tortelier has dead quiet surfaces, making Tortelier's cello seem in the room. Highest recommendation. Here's that Big Dog label. Here we've got Mozart Piano Concerto, number 20, number 23, Daniel Barenboim, soloist and conductor. So Barenboim's playing piano and is conducting the English Chamber Orchestra. Barenboim conducting and playing piano on this very pleasant disc of Mozart concertos. Some random surface noise in track 1, doesn't distract. There you go. This is an interesting record. I have a couple of copies of this, I think. Beautiful postage stamp dog copy of this Menuhin family effort that shines in both performance and recording. Nice copy, rich sound with quiet pressing. This has Yehudi Menuhin, right, conducting, and it's Mozart 3 piano concertos. So 3 pianos, and then there's a Mozart 2 piano concerto. And so his wife is playing one piano, and his wife's sister is playing another piano, and his son is playing the third piano on the 3 piano concerto. So that's why it says the Menuhin family. Really, really nice. Here's fun. Everyone knows this. Mozart, Eine kleine Nachtmusik. So Mariner, Academy of St. Martin in the Fields, performances of this very lively on this later Big Dog pressing by EMI with very quiet surfaces. Remember the Big Dog. So Eine kleine Nachtmusik, Handel, I should say. And there you go. This is a second label. This is a rare record. This is Haydn, the Solomon Symphonies, which is a little bit of code. I'll tell you in a second. So this is the second label. Remember the red, the white. What is it? What do I call it? The the original label is. Oh, geez, I'm just spacing on it right now. Anyway, this is the second label, right? Very early pressing. But the Big Dog second label, I say, second label Big Dog pressing of mono. This is the mono version of Haydn Symphony number 95 and 96. 95 is on one side, 96 on the other. Beautiful playing by the RPO, directed by Sir Thomas Beecham. Sound is spectacular and pressing is very quiet. Excellent copy, I say. So yeah, this is ALP 1625. And then we've got Moran Symphony in G minor, English Symphonia Orchestra, Neville Dilks. Big sound on this Moran Symphony in G. Very lively playing by English Symphonic Orchestra with nice deep bass and quiet surfaces. This is one of the postage stamp dog pressings. Finally, we've got this is a famous EMI recording that has incredible dynamics. It's a reissue. This is the alto high fidelity reissue. Famous performance by Rafael de Burgos with Victoria de Los Angeles singing. This is the alto high fidelity reissue from the original master tapes, cut at EMI Abbey Road Studios and pressed at Palace Pressing Plant in Germany. Everything about this recording is superb. The sound is big, lush, and exciting, and one of the great EMI recordings. Originally issued in 1964. This gets 3 tops. Top recommendation, and 2 wows. So there you go. It's got the alto high fidelity sticker. This is a sealed copy, never been played. You might remember that when Alto was around, I owned Classic Records at the time, and we distributed these records in the United States. So that's how I have a sealed copy. So there you go. That's the offering this week. As always, good luck. See you soon.